Hi, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies and spokesperson for Shopsmart Autos, giving you the best knowledge that we can when it comes to your next automotive purchase or lease. Today, we want to wind it down from all this week. We were talking about luxury vehicles after COVID 19. Is the change for the good? Let's pick it up from there. When we are discussing this COVID that is still with us and the people that buy luxury items, we told you a lot of information. Go back and look at the tapes. But to wind it up today, take short term operational contingency action. In other words, optimize the working capital for the current situation. And if you have to at your stores, we need to make sure scheduling is tight and on time. And if they can't come to you, you bring the vehicle to them. Put your supply chain in crisis mode, if you will, even if we have to split them into teams. The one that can work, if someone on that team gets sick, we know exactly how to backfill because we have a whole lot of people with the COVID 19 that have to isolate themselves. And we need to develop a buying approach and guidelines for the next season. How to allocate one open to buyer and others that may be ordering if you're luxury. Review the open to buy for next season because the accounting on that is going to drive a lot of EV and hybrids to your particular community. And we need to be working on those things now. If you do not have EV stations starting on your properties, we need to start doing it now. If you know that your community needs more EV stations because besides the single family homes, people live in apartments, people go to work, do they have charging stations? We need to get started with this now. And if you're talking about an interstate that runs through your particular community, now we need to be thinking about charging stations at each exit. Over the next few months, from the year 2022 to 2024, there's going to be well over 150 makes and models of EV and hybrid units getting prepared to the ultimate where we are green completely. So even before the pandemic, we were talking about this, especially in the luxury area. The time is now to strike. Now, we know that the COVID is out there, and we know that many of your people have to be adjusted with their roles at the dealership. But when we can get started now and start scaling some things, because the disruptors are coming, and we do not want to hit when the disruption comes. Worldwide, this outbreak, especially for European or Asian luxury drivers, we're having changes. We do not want the whole planet to shut down, but we don't think that will be a permanent state of affairs. Although luxury globally may be some bumps and challenges, but those are just lessons to be learned for we in the United States so we can be effective in 2021 by maintaining the crisis being COVID 19 and still giving you, the consumer, the best experience we can when purchasing a luxury vehicle. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies and spokesperson for ShopSmart Auto. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion.